things that I come across a lot is the what if, what I call the what if syndrome. It's one thing if you, let's say, are experimenting with something creative and you're like, okay, what if I combine the colors blue and red, and what is that going to come out with? Or, what if I am creating or designing this room, and what if I put this here or there? Or what if I'm working on a script or with a character, and that kind of open curiosity and play. There's also a very empowering what if of, what if I win $1 million? What if I get that job? Those what ifs that can empower you. But then there's the what ifs that creep up on us. What if this relationship doesn't work? You just met someone. This is how we self-sabotage ourselves, by the way. What if I don't make my sales? So there's a lot of what ifs that can creep up on us, that can come in. And when they come in, it makes us wonder. And what happens is we put our thought and energy into the possibility of something that has absolutely not happened. See, the thing with what ifs, when they're done in a very playful way or very empowering way, they're fun to play on and feed on, because you're then feeding that possible future reality. Okay? It's a reality that does not exist now, but it's a future reality. But when you're dealing with a what if that's disempowering, that is limiting, that potentially is something that is going to hold you back in any way, shape, or form, you're feeding into a future reality that you're creating right now by simply feeding into the what if. Because it's important to understand that the what if is not a present day reality. It can become a present day reality if that's what you put your focus and attention on. And then someone will say, what about preparedness? Shouldn't we prepare? Right? Prepare for the worst. Think of it like this. Prepare for the best, because when you prepare for the best, the worst doesn't stand a chance. If you prepare for the best, you can prevent the worst. So this whole notion, when people come to me and say, don't you have to prepare for the worst? No, you prepare for the best, and naturally the worst doesn't stand a chance. When you prepare for the worst, not only are you feeding into the worst becoming more of a possibility, at the same time, you're also limiting yourself. You might be filled with some stress about it, some anxiety, some fear. If you're not, you're still limiting yourself, because you're going to be feeding into a future that is then going to create a situation you have to deal with. Even if you're prepared for, it's still a situation you have to deal with. So when you prepare for the best, when your what ifs go to, what if I can achieve the best health? What if I can have the most energy? What if I can transform my life? And you move your what ifs and you reshape your what ifs from what may go wrong to what can go right. That is where you sincerely empower yourself. Our minds are pre-programmed and conditioned for limitation, more so than they are for empowerment. So the key is to recognize that and to begin reconditioning ourselves, so we can take any situation and we can reframe it to work for us and not against us. What if that doesn't happen? Well, what if it does? The preparedness for the best version of you, inside and out, that's the best preparedness that will be ready for anything.